In my last video, I talked about carbon fiber and its strength and RAM, and I also talked about erbium zirconate and gadolinium zirconate, some other materials that will also help stealth. Today, I will be talking about some other materials that I'll be using to design my new fighter jet and use different parts for different sections of the plane. Originally, I was thinking about making the main plates on the outside of the fighter jet tungsten. However, when I considered the cost of tungsten, it is very, very, very expensive, and designing the fighter jet and actually building it would probably cost over $1 billion. So instead, I decided to go with titanium. Titanium is a very strong metal used in the F-35, the F-22, and many other planes. I am going to use titanium for the outside of the fighter jet, but on the inside, I'm going to use a different material to lower the weight of the plane and to reduce the cost. Most likely, this material will probably be an aluminum alloy for the framing of the plane. This mix of titanium and aluminum is very common in today's fighter jets. However, what I'll be changing and improving is the stealth coating on the plane. Now I'll be explaining how the zirconates manage heat and don't let it get to the titanium plates on the inside of the plane. There are two ways to explain how ceramics increase heat durability. The first one is the packed suitcase mechanism. Basically, heat travels through vibrations. Now, the zirconate structure is very messy, causing heat vibrations to bump around a lot and not be able to get in. In other words, the heat vibrations scatter all over the place instead of being focused in one area. Second, oxygen vacancies. The ceramics have empty cells, or oxygen vacancies. These are purposely designed and trap heat before getting to the titanium. Usually, when heat is entering a substance, it tries to go in a straight line. But with these blank areas that can be filled, the heat goes into there. Well, you can think of this as sort of a trap for the heat. Using these materials, I can create an enhanced plane with multiple capabilities. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.